Tom Llamas leads our coverage from the Vatican. Tom, good evening.
Lester, good evening to you. In just hours, St. Peter's Square here just behind me will transform with people and ritual. Right now, tonight, Pope Francis lies in rest, and only his family, close friends, and some cardinals have seen him. But that all changes tomorrow when his body and his coffin will come here to St. Peter's Square, and the public will get to pay their respects before his burial.
Tonight, the centuries-old tradition of honoring the life of a pontiff and choosing a new one is underway. Cardinals from around the world gathering at the Vatican, where daily meetings began today. In the coming weeks, 135 cardinals under the age of 80 will decide the future of the church, including Cardinal Rolandas Macricas.
Do you want the Pope to modernize the church, or do you want a Pope that is conservative?
I want the Pope who follows gospel.
It's a question many Catholics are now weighing.
You have to search for a new Pope to continue his, what he had started.
As they honor the legacy of Pope Francis, known for his humility and commitment to lifting up the most vulnerable, from his native Argentina to St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York.
For us as Catholics, this is a death in the family.
And here in Rome,
we pray for him, pray for the next Pope.
The Vatican today releasing the first images of the cypress coffin chosen by Pope Francis. They show the pontiff lying in the chapel where he worshipped most mornings, wearing red vestments. A rosary is wrapped around his hands, the Swiss guards protecting him. And we're learning new details about how he will be remembered in the coming days. Early tomorrow morning, his body will be moved in a procession to St. Peter's Basilica. From Wednesday to Friday, members of the public will pay their respects as his body lies in state. His coffin won't be elevated, but rather placed facing the pews, reflecting Pope Francis's desire to be remembered as a shepherd and disciple, not for his powerful position. His funeral is planned for Saturday morning, with several world leaders expected to attend, including President Trump, President Zelensky, and the Prince of Wales.
Pope Francis is going to be buried here?
Yes, he's going to be buried here at Santa Maria Maggiore, the oldest church dedicated to the Blessed Virgin Mary in the Western world.
Art historian Elizabeth Lev says his final resting place holds special meaning.
What he's asked for is something very simple.
Yes, he's asked for a very simple burial spot. So it's not a big chapel, it's not a big monument, but what Pope Francis wants is a very small space right next to this icon of the Madonna Salus Populi Romani. So there's a little alcove, a little space, which is right next to the chapel where that icon was, where he has prayed so many times.
According to tradition, he will be buried with a small bag of coins minted during his papacy to aid in future identification. The fisherman's ring he wore, now broken, a ritual signifying his death. It will be buried with him. And his tomb will have just one word, Franciscus. Yet another reflection of the humble nature of Pope Francis.
And Tom, what do we know about when the conclave could begin?
Lester, as the world gets ready to say goodbye to Pope Francis, the College of Cardinals is busy here at the Vatican meeting and planning that conclave. We know it has to start 15 to 20 days after the Pope's death. The earliest it could start, Lester, would be the second week of May.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.